Okay, so I will now be discussing the components of the circulatory system. So, the circulatory system is, wait lang. Okay. The circulatory system supplies the needed nutrients and other useful substances necessary for our body to function efficiently. So, ang ginagawa niya is nagsusupply siya ng needed nutrients sa iba't ibang parts ng body natin, especially in the cells. So, this circulatory system is also known as the transport body. When we say transport system of the body, oh my God, yung mga manok. Okay, when you say transport system of the body, sila yung nagdadala ng nutrients sa body natin. So, para saan yung nutrients na yun? Aside from nutrients, meron tayong other useful substances. So, when you say other useful substances, technically, these are the oxygen. Next is, it has three main components. It has three main components, the blood vessels, and the heart. So, I will be discussing this to you kasi may mga nakalagay ako dito na hindi siya nakalagay sa modules. So, I have to discuss in details kasi feeling ko, ano ba? I have to discuss this in details kasi alam ko meron siyang questions dun sa let's try. So, yun. Okay, so let's start with the first one, the blood. So, let us talk about the blood. So, the blood is the one that delivers important substances such as nutrients and oxygen. Nutrients and oxygen. So, anong ginagawa niya? Nagde-deliver siya. So, ibig sabihin, tinatransport niya yung important substances to the different cells in the body. So, it also transports metabolic waste from the cells. So, when we say metabolic waste, ito yung mga, number one example is the carbon dioxide. What else? Yung mga waste from digestion, some of it, urination, from the urinary system. Ayun, so different metabolic waste. So it has three types. So we have the red blood cells or the erythrocytes. We have the white blood cells or the leukocytes and the platelets or the thrombocytes. So itong tatlong to, hindi siya kasama dun sa modules nyo. So I have to discuss some parts of it. Okay. So let's start with the first one. Okay, anybody who knows her?
Red blood cell.
Okay, very good, Jamsel. So this is red blood cell. So red blood cell, ano yung ginagawa ni red blood cell? If you have watched this.
Where is oxygen?
It carries oxygen. Very good, Nicole. Okay, so ang ginagawa ni red blood cell dun sa series is, meron siyang dalang box. So yung box na yon is merong oxygen sa loob. So ang ginagawa niya is, from the lungs, kukunin yung oxygen, dadalhin niya yon sa different cells sa body. So basically, yun yung trabaho ng red blood cell. So it delivers oxygen from the lungs to the hearts and cells in the body. Next, ayan. It contains hemoglobin. which gives blood the red pigment. Kaya siya color red kasi nga, it has hemoglobin. Okay. Next is, ayan. So this is how a real red blood cell looks like under the microscope. So ganyan yung itsura niya. So para siyang disc na na-flatten. Next is this. So this is white blood cell. Itong character na to, ang tawag sa kanya ay isang pneumococcus. Pasensya sa mga manok ha. Okay, so what is a pneumococcus? A pneumococcus is a bacteria that cause pneumonia to people or to persons. Okay, this guy here is the white blood cell. So ano yung ginagawa ni white blood cell? So basically, its function is it flows through the bloodstream to fight viruses, bacteria, and other foreign invaders that threatens her health. So technically, lahat ng hindi belong sa human body, kinakalaban ni white blood cell. Understood? Okay, walang sumasagot. Anyway, so ayun. So ano yung mga foreign invaders na yun. So yun nga, viruses, bacteria, so mga dust particles. Ayan. So yun ba usually kapag nagkakasakit tayo or sinipon tayo or nilagnat tayo, kahit papaano, kahit hindi na tayo uminom ng gamot, gumagaling tayo. It is because our antibodies, such as the white blood cells, are fighting already para maging normal ulit yung situation ng katawan natin. So, yun. Any question?
Wala na po.
Okay. So, there are different types of white blood cells. So, monocyte, eosinophil, basophil, lymphocytes, and neutrophil. So, itong si neutrophil, ito yung pinaka frontliner. So, when we say siya yung pinaka frontliner, siya yung talagang mabilis na nakakapunta agad doon sa area kung saan merong mga microorganism. So, siya agad yung kumakalaba doon. Kapag hindi niya nakaya yung microorganisms, etong apat na to, so, yan, yung apat na yan, meron silang special na, parang specialty kung sino yung pwede nilang i-fight na microorganisms. So, it depends. That's why yung white blood cell dun sa cells at work, neutrophil siya. So, kahit saang eksena, nandun siya. Next are the platelets or the thrombocytes. Ayan. So, itong mga platelets na to, the main function is to clot blood to prevent bleeding by the process of blood coagulation. So, ano yung blood coagulation? So, when we say blood coagulation, ito yung ginagawa nila. Yan yung parang net na yan. Irinig. Nawala yung boses ko.
Kanina, ma'am.
Naririnig.
Dalag, ma'am.
Hello? Ayan. So, the main function of the platelets is to clot blood to prevent bleeding by the process of blood coagulation. So, these are what we call lipids. So, yung lipids na yan, pinoproduce yan ng platelets. So, para saan to? Para kapag ang isang person ay nagkaroon ng sugat or nagkaroon ng cut sa skin nila or other organs in the body, ang gagawin ni platelets is magka-clot ng blood. So, ngayon, itong lipids na to, pag dumikit dyan, yung mga blood cells, ang mangyayari, instead of liquid, di ba yung blood natin ay liquid? Okay. So, blood will solidify. Solidify. So, magsosolidify yung blood. Kaya, kapag nagkasugat tayo, di ba, lalo na pag maliit pa lang, pag gumagaling siya, meron siyang parang bump. Yung bump na yun, yung dugo na natuyo. It is because nag-clot na siya with the help of platelets. Understood?
Yes po.
Okay.
Opo.
Pag may question, tanong lang ha. Alright. So this is what the platelets look like. So yan, usually, magkakasama naman silang lahat sa bloodstream. Ayan. So, ayan, platelets, yung maliliit lang yan. Next is the blood vessels. So, the blood vessels are tubular structure that transports blood through the tissues and organs. So, it could be an artery, vein, or capillary. So, kumbaga, si blood yung bus, tapos si blood vessel yung kalsada. Do you get my point?
Opo.
Okay.
Opo.
So, dun dumadaan yung mga blood. So, again, meron tayong tatlong types ng blood vessels. Artery, vein, and capillaries. So, dito sa artery, dyan dumadaan yung... Ay, mamaya na pala yun. Okay, so itong capillaries, actually si artery tsaka si vein, halos
Ma'am, nawala.
pareho lang din sila ng size. Tapos, itong capillaries, if you can see it, medyo maliliit siya or maninipis siyang blood vessels. So, usually yan yung mga parang ugat-ugat na nakikita natin sa mga balat natin. Okay. So, itong si capillaries, ito yung pinakamarami na connected sa mga organs. So, ito yung mabilis maputol, ito yung mabilis ma-damage, mag-break. Okay. Why? Because of its size. So, kapag nagkaroon tayo, halimbawa, nahiwa tayo dito, nasugatan tayo, okay, blood will flow. So, it is because yung capillaries or yung blood vessels natin sa part na yon is nag-damage or na-damage. So, ngayon, syempre, dahil dumadaan nga yung blood doon, magpo-flow yung blood. Okay? May question sa blood vessels?
Wala po. Wala na po, ma'am.
Okay.
Wala po.
So then the heart, so basically, it is the main organ of the circulatory system. It pumps blood to all parts of the body. So, ang heart, hindi ganito. Yan. Ang sabi ng professor ko nung college, ito daw yung size, ay yung shape ng kidney ng horse. So, ganun yung shape niya. Ito talaga yung itsura ng heart. So, it usually about the size of your fist. So, kung gaano kalaki yung fist ninyo, Ganun daw kalaki yung heart ninyo. So, it has 4 chambers. So, 4 chambers. So, the right atrium, the right ventricle, the left atrium, and the left ventricle. So, chambers para siyang room for the blood. Okay. So, ito naman, aorta. This is the largest artery. Okay. So, now let's talk about the different types of circulation. We have the pulmonary circulation and the systematic circulation. So the pulmonary circulation, from the word pulmonary, ibig sabihin lungs. Okay, meron lang tatlong parts ng body. Dito sa topic na to meron lang tayong tatlong parts ng body. Heart, lungs, tsaka others. Heart, lungs, and others. So, this time, sa pulmonary circulation, ang involved dyan ay lungs and heart. So, it is the movement of the blood from the heart to the lungs via pulmonary artery. So, this is the heart. Dadaan siya ng pulmonary artery, then pupunta ng lungs, where oxygen diffuses to the blood while carbon dioxide leaves the bloodstream. So, dadalhin niya doon si carbon dioxide, tapos matitake in niya naman yung oxygen. So, ngayon, pagbalik niya nun, dadaan siya ng pulmonary vein, then back to the heart. Nagets? So, yung tatandaan nyo, heart to lungs, pulmonary circulation. Heart to lungs, lungs to heart. Next is, the oxygenated blood returns to the heart via pulmonary veins. Okay. I-clear ko. So, dito sa heart, kapag dating ng blood, for example, deoxygenated blood. Pag sinabi natin deoxygenated blood, ito yung blood na walang oxygen. So, na-use up na yung oxygen. That's why I use color blue. So, ngayon, dadaan siya ng pulmonary artery para i-release yung carbon dioxide. Tapos, pupunta siya sa lungs para makakuha ng oxygen. Then, pagdating niya sa lungs, since nakakuha na siya ng oxygen, gawin na siya nating color red para clear na yung blood. Ayan. So, babalik siya ngayon papunta sa heart. Kasi meron na siyang oxygen which the heart will send to other parts of the body. Is it understood?
Yes.
Okay. If you're going to look at the blood personally, makikita niyo yung difference ng blood na may oxygen tsaka blood na walang oxygen. Yung blood na may oxygen, bright na red siya. Yung blood na walang oxygen, medyo dark yung pagka-red niya. Okay. After that, it will now proceed to systematic circulation. So, galing na siya dito, bumalik na sa heart. So, ngayon, si heart, ang gagawin niya, dadalhin niya na yon sa different parts of the body. Diyan ngayon papasok si systematic circulation. So, systematic circulation is the pathway of the blood from the heart to the capillaries of different organs in the body and back to the heart. So, baliktad naman siya nung pulmonary circulation. This time, ang involved is the heart and the other parts of the body. So, ngayon, from the heart, dadaan siya ngayon ng aorta. Ano nga ulit yung aorta? Anybody?
Ano yun, ma'am?
Ako, tinatanong ko nga kayo eh. Yes, Kimberly?
The largest artery.
Okay, so again, the aorta is the largest artery. Ayan. So, from the heart, dadaan ng aorta, dadalhin niya ngayon sa different organs or different cells in the body. Okay. So, yung oxygen na dala-dala ng blood, gagamitin na natin ngayon. Gagamitin na siya ng mga cells. So, after nyan, teka lang. Naiinis na ako sa mga manok na to, ah. Okay, so pag na-use up na yung oxygen na yon, okay, babalik na siya ngayon sa heart. Tapos, dadaliin ulit ni heart dun sa lungs. Nag-gets niyo ba?
Opo.
Baka si Dingson lang yung nakagets.
Opo. Opo, ma'am.
Pag may tanong, ay talaga naman.
Opo, ma'am.
Tanong na kayo.
Prito.
Alright, let us move on to the, ayan. As it reaches the capillaries of the organs of the body, diffusion of nutrients and oxygen takes place. Ayan. So, ulitin ko. Actually, dito dapat tayo magsisimula. Oh my God. Pagsulat. Ayan. So, from the body cells, pag na-reuse up niya na yung oxygen, dadaan siya ng vena cava. So, that's why it's blue, kasi it is deoxygenated. So, ngayon, darating siya kay heart. Tapos si heart, idadaan niya ngayon ng pulmonary artery papunta sa lungs. Kukuha siya ngayon ng oxygen. Ano ba yan? Ayan, kukuha siya ng oxygen. So, kapag nagkaroon na siya ng oxygen, ayan, so, babalik ni lungs doon kay heart, dadaan ng pulmonary artery. So, kapag nakarating na kay heart, dadaan ng aorta, ibabalik sa different organs of the body. Okay, nagets ba?
It's...
Opo.
Okay. Any question?
Wala na, ma'am.
Opo, ma'am.
Wala, are you sure?
Opo, ma'am.
Yung pasunod nito, tomorrow na lang. Kasi 1:30 na.